Mm-hmm. There's a few things that I keep an eye on. And one of them is Wyett Karem.
I'm jealous of that, frankly.
Wyett Karem is Brian Karem's son.
Yeah.
And Brian Karem is a political pundit who likes to hang out with Stuttering John and do John's political show.
That's how you know he's good.
Yep, right. He's one of the only guys who hasn't abandoned John and still pretends that that's going somewhere. So this is Wyett doing a stand-up act, and the topic of this stand-up set is going back to college when you're 29 years old.
Okay. You can see him at the very famous club, Flappers. Give it up for Wyett, everybody.
Settle down.
Hey, how are we doing tonight? Oh, that's good. So I'm 29, and I actually recently went back to college. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, education's good, right? We definitely need more of it in this country. Yeah. All right. Hopefully I can stop working at Target because that shit sucks. All
right, so right off the bat, you can tell this audience is there to laugh.
Yes, they're laughing at the premise.
Right. There might be people who are planted. We don't know, but it sounds like they're there to get the audience juiced up and get them laughing.
Yeah, so you want to know what I learned from going back to school with a bunch of 18-year-olds? 18-year-olds are fucking dumb, man. Like, look, I'm not judging anyone because I was the king of dumb when I was 18. I was at an all-boys Catholic high school, and so I think I kind of got like a PhD in doing dumb shit. Like, one time, my friends almost kind of killed a freshman at our class. Like, have you guys...
This is a long setup, isn't it? He sounds very
murder.
Nervous. He sounds very nervous out here, too, but a little wordy. Let's see where he's going with us.
Ever heard of that, like, horny goat weed that's, like, at the gas station? It's like this bootleg Viagra. They thought it would be hilarious to slip it into a freshman kid's drink one day. And let me just say that boy changed. He went from honor roll to predator. And
think about that, Mike.
Good Lord.
I don't know how that almost killed him. But.
He's only 20. This is not long enough ago to be like, you'll hear older comics with stories where you're like, it was a different time. This is after I was in college.
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah. Well, he talks about this Catholic high school he went to, all boys high school. Yeah. And apparently it was pretty whack.
We drugged the guy. Yeah, that's the story.
Yeah. I mean, my school is whack, man. Like, my old school anyway.
I think it's funny. Here's a guy who's almost 30 years old, and so far his act is what happened in high school.
And he's like, my school is whack. Well, my old school anyways. My new school is actually pretty nuts. Who gives a fuck, Wyett?
Yeah, whatever. Just
we could figure it out.
Make with the waka waka. We're not concerned about.
My history teacher one day told us, he was like, Abraham Lincoln was a tyrant, and the South actually got it right if you can look past the slavery. I'm like, yeah. And I'm sure if you look past the plague, the Middle Ages was a lot of fun.
Again, the premise is all right.
What do you think about that snark, though, the way he delivers that joke?
Well, I think the problem with it is, if you look at the Middle Ages, even sans plague, no one is like, man, that was a better time than we live in right now.
No shit. The Middle Ages was a huge problem because everyone was enslaved to their lords, and
if it wasn't for this plague,
no kidding. There were a lot of problems.
Had slavery then. What the fuck?
That's
are we
true.
talking about?
That's also true. Yes. All right, but let's hear about how cool him and his buddies were when they were in high school. That's always good.
We were just assholes though at our school, man. Like, our sense of humor, like, let's face it, teenage guys' sense of humor anyway, it's pretty much just dick, shit, and tits, And so we thought it would be hilarious every day just to fart on our teachers and crop dust them. Our poor teacher smelled eggs and thought he was having a stroke, Yeah, and then the most fucked up thing was when my best friend broke his arm playing football. Like when someone breaks an arm, they have the cast and you sign them like your name or like a nice little message. That doesn't happen at an all-boys school. My people were dicks. My teammates wrote, maybe this will teach you a lesson. Catch the ball next time. It's like,
A little wordy.
and then it got really dark. He was like, yeah, you lost us the game. Go kill yourself. And then the teacher saw this, came up to it, and then wrote right beneath it, finally, some good advice. I always wondered why my friend failed his class.
I always wondered why my friend failed his class.
That was the teacher who thought that he should kill himself for losing the big game.
No, I got that.
Okay. What's your question then, sir? I apologize.
Why would you always wonder why he failed his
Sounds
class?
like you figured it out.
That was me. That happened then. It's not happening now to you, and you now realize why he failed his class.
All this, came up to it, and then wrote right beneath it, finally, some good advice. I always wondered why my friend failed his class.
So true.
After a punchline, you always want to go, That's how you know things are going well.
Seriously, folks. I gotta say though that it doesn't sound like there's a ton of people there, but the people that are, they're enjoying it.
They're into it.
I don't know why, but they are.
Well, I think it's like you and your pals in Havre de Grace watching Tom
okay.
Myers. I mean, I heard a lot of hooting and hollering out of you guys.
They're all just best friends, like us and Tom Myers.
Right. Yeah, that is what I'm saying. All right, let's get caught up to today. Like, now he's in college. He's going back to school. Let's hear about some of the teachers and the antics that are going on current day, Wyett Karem.
How's it different? Okay.
Right.
And then this guy was having a day. The same professor, when he was going over a syllabus for the attendance policy, he was like, look, if you can't make it, I understand. Life happens. I might not make it one day. I have a bunch of really old relatives that could drop dead any second now. A girl in my class was like, oh, man, that's dark, man. And he looks at her and was like, hey, it's just life. We're all going to die. You're going to die. Could be sooner rather than later. I was like, bro, what kind of syllabus is this? Like, I thought we were here to learn history, not prepared to fight in the purge, I wanted to get my degree, not my obituary.
He's not well spoken enough for this type of material.
I wanted to get my degree, not my obituary. Wait, what?
Like Louis
Doesn't make
C.K.
sense.
Louis C.K. is a master, and actually, I know a lot of people hate this guy now, but like Segura used to be great at telling you a story that obviously didn't happen, but like he tells it to you in a way where you're willing to go with him on the journey. You know what I
Sure.
mean? Like, there's no way his doctor talked to him like that, but the way he set it up, you believe it. But Wyatt doesn't seem bright enough. It's kind of like an 8-year-old like making this story up. He's like, he just said, and you're gonna die too. And I was like, jeez, that's tough. Like, there's no meat to it.
Right. The punchline was, I wanted to get my degree, not my obituary,
Right.
which is not like a substitute for a degree.
Also, he's not giving you the obituary. He's giving you a
Right.
for instance.
Right. Well, let's hear about the geology teacher. Maybe this will be funny.
Yeah. And then there's my geology teacher, who I swear is like one of those creepy, like, Miss Universe judges, like the bikini challenge, models and all that. He's like, he describes rocks like he's judging them. He'd be like, oh, yes, this one, it's smooth and curvy. And that one, it's dark and beautiful. I'm like,
See what
sir,
I
that
mean?
is a
If
mineral.
if he had better vocabulary, there could be something there.
Right.
But there's just
Smooth
it's like
and curvy, dark and beautiful.
he did no research into rock terminology. There's
Right.
nothing there.
Well, maybe the punchline will win you over, Mike.
All right, I hope
I mean, you're complaining about the setup here. Let's find out. Maybe the punchline is maybe these are words that are picked perfectly.
That's fair. That's
okay.
fair.
It's dark and beautiful. I'm like, sir, that is a mineral, not a hooker at the truck stop.
I stand corrected.
The problem with this joke is the setup. He already spoiled it. He's like, yeah, my geology teacher talks about rocks like he's judging a bikini contest.
Yeah.
And then he
he's
tells
real
that thing, and then he's like, hey, man, those aren't hot chicks. You're like,
Yeah.
no, that's how you started this joke.
Still creepy. Remember from the setup? Yeah, he's a
Right.
creep.
Yeah. And I
gotta
had the
say,
wittiest thing to say in class that day, by the way.
I always thought, because usually when you present me Wyett Karem, it's in
Yeah.
TikTok form.
Right.
And I've always thought I'll play along, but I always think Carl's clipping these up. You know, there's no way. It doesn't make any sense like this. And now to see him in long form is really interesting that he can explore the space out there.
Yeah, this is an 8-minute long video
Oh, Jesus.
that I went through and found some of the gems from.
Okay.
This is an entire open mic set. I have one more clip for you, and this is very revealing. There's actually a lot to unpack in this clip. I'm just going to let it play, and then we can chat about it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oof. And then there is.
No, I think I need to go here first. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah. So, anyway, I do think I need to stop smoking weed a little bit. I know this front row, my parents and my aunt love it, but.
So this is where I realized, because I couldn't tell, I'm just seeing backs of heads. There's Wyett Karem sitting right in front of his son, Wyatt, next to his wife and her sister. Oh, so when you heard all those laughs and everything?
I was like, why did he say the thing about the ant? That's an odd detail.
Yes.
Oh, they're in the front row.
They're in the front row, right in front of them. So when you heard people like laughing at setups,
man,
it starts to make a little bit of sense. Okay, so what he just did, and I'm gonna tell him, maybe he realizes this in hindsight. What he just did is he let the whole audience know, here's my mom and my dad sitting right in front of me. And then he goes into this bit, which makes everyone uncomfortable.
I have been having, I've been having some problems though with it. Like, I swear my dog started talking to me the other day. Like, me and my girl are going at it doggy style, and I swear this motherfucker gets up in my face and goes, "Hey, that's cultural appropriation, bitch." Now, I wonder if dogs ever think about, doing it human style, drunk, lazy in under 5 minutes. Bro, you know where it's at, right? We're cut from the same cloth, so like,
I mean, that's almost a popsicle stick joke.
Yeah.
Human style.
Yeah,
Jesus
should
Christ.
dogs ever do it human style? I thought it was so ill-advised to be like, hey, by the way, my parents are here, so I'm fucking my girl doggy style the other day. And everybody's like, ooh, okay, cool.
Boy, I wish if you could guarantee me 300 Brian Karems in an audience, I'd gladly do a live show. I wouldn't be nervous or anything.
Oh, are you kidding me?
What an audience.
It's an easy laugh factory.
Yes.
That's what they have going on there. It's amazing.
Jesus. How do you talk to your son after, like, you go and see him and he's like, "Well, how did I do?" Like, what do you say? It's bad parenting to say it was good.
Well, I think that's bad parenting. That's why he has a Instagram and a TikTok and a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And the YouTube channel, I'll remind everyone, is called Wyatt's Riots.
Now that's good. I'm not gonna shit on him for that. That is good branding.
What if I told you the Riots has an apostrophe S?
I'm more all right with that. I thought you were gonna say riots was spelled like Wyatt, like R-Y.
Oh, okay.
Go to blindmike.net for Blind Mike, or go to whoarethese.com for Carl, and make sure you subscribe to both channels, or there will be no banter.